Hey everybody, I'm Lee Turley, and this is Chris Redhage. He is a entrepreneur and currently a business owner and kind of investor in his own company. So, Chris, tell us a little bit more about your what you're doing now, and then kind of your background in entrepreneurship. And
Yeah, Lee, thanks. My current company is a venture called Provider Trust, and it's really simple. What we do is we manage licenses and certificates for healthcare professionals, and along with that, we allow hospitals, healthcare organizations to basically streamline, and we call it collaborative compliance. So we allow all parties across the continuum of the compliance arena within a hospital, whether it's the actual employee, the provider, whether it's the HR director, the clinical director, the risk director, to basically participate in that. And then the kind of secret sauce in terms of what we've done is we have aggregated around 1,500 data sets. So we go out and we primary source verify all the information's in there. So we eliminate the risk for these hospital and healthcare organizations, along with allowing them to be more efficient.
okay, so there are a lot of terms in there that I don't think I totally understood. But I mean, essentially, you're just eliminating the variation within the, I guess, information that nurses have or providers have as they move from hospital to hospital.
Yeah, and even within their own hospital. So being able to manage, there's a lot of rules and regulations with new laws, healthcare care reform, which is obviously big here in Nashville. Uh, there's a lot of new laws related to compliance and quality of care. And so our specific niche within this market is helping hospitals or healthcare organizations primary source verify and continuously monitor licenses against all these national databases. And without a service like us, it would be impossible really to be in 100% compliance. And so we really bring that down and allow them to just not worry about it.
Oh, nice. Well, tell us some about kind of your entrepreneurial journey up to this point.
Yeah, so I got started like a lot of young entrepreneurs, uh, selling candy back in Lincoln, Nebraska. My parents were a big sports family, so we always had to pay for all our sports camps. So whether it's mowing lawns or doing things like that, we had to kind of figure out how we were gonna pay for our sports team, our sport camp during this summer, and we were kind of joking about it last night. It actually turned out well for my parents because they didn't have to pay a dime for college, but and then they didn't have to pay for any of our sports growing up because we paid, we worked and participated in that. I mean, they definitely made some sacrifices there, but my mom and dad really taught us how to use our ideas, how to creatively express our gifts and talents. And so that kind of translated. I went off to college, University of Richmond, got into the Jepson Leadership School, which is really taught us a lot about the theory and the application of leadership and qualities and how to just live that out. I was involved in a bunch of nonprofit startups actually in college, one called Connect Richmond, which is really where I got my technology and desire to utilize technology to simplify systems. And then from there, I went and played some semi-professional soccer, coached in college, at the University of Nebraska, and then started up just some side businesses on the side, whether it was coaching soccer and doing personal training, or starting my first venture with my best friend Andrew Lewis. We started a company called Destination 7, which was a leadership council from all these colleges, and we'd fly them in and do consumer product research. And then from there, I got recruited to move to Louisville, Kentucky, and work with a couple gentlemen who really got me and gave me the start in venture capital. So I was a part of 3 early startups One of them was with a company called Blue Sky, where we took an existing technology within a staffing company and spun it out and built it up. And then from there, I learned how to raise money and run a healthcare technology company. And then I jumped over into what we have now, which is Provider Trust.
Nice. That's awesome. That's pretty. I guess it's not too different. I don't know, but you're all, yeah, it's kind of all over the board from a semi-professional soccer player to venture capitalist and healthcare entrepreneur.
Yeah, it's
That's
all about competition, Lee, though. I mean, when it comes down to it, we were talking about it last night. I mean, competition, you talk about success and failure. And if you're not competing, you're not going to be failing. And so I like to compete.
nice.
And with that competition, that drive to win, hopefully I come out on top a few more times than I come out on the bottom.